Hi, it's Grace. Welcome back to another episode of Stealing Danny Gonzalez's intro and pretending on a commentary channel. A lot of things are different in this video. I have a tripod. Wow, that's incredible. And today I'm gonna be reacting to something. And it's not gonna be a good thing. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna hate what I'm going to react to. You've read the title of the video, so you know what this is about, and it's alarming. It's alarming and it's not good. And I don't like it at all. And I'm scared for my life, for your life, for the future of America. So basically what happened was I was scrolling through my YouTube homepage, which I do way more often than I should. So it's bad. But something stood out to me and I had to go back and I realized that Nickelodeon wants to make an ASMR TV show, a TV show based on ASMR. So I was like, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. There's two ways that this could go. This video could either showcase real ASMR and like be really relaxing, or it could be something completely different. And I think we know which one it's gonna be. I think we know which one, so. Suspense is killing me. Okay, let's watch it. So right away, something that's alarming to me is the loud electric guitar in the background. I don't know what kind of ASMR channels Nickelodeon's creative team listens to, but electric guitar ASMR would definitely be an innovative step in the ASMR culture. Okay, clock ticking ASMR, all right. So immediately, I'm hearing this marker squeak on the whiteboard, and that kind of makes me want to tear out my eyeballs. Okay, what kind of classroom is that? That is not, sign me up. There only seems to be about like 9 kids in the entire classroom, so that must be nice. There's lots of, you know, decorations around the classroom that are somehow all color coordinated. So that just immediately jumps out to me as something that is weird, but you know, I'm not here to criticize Nickelodeon's creative team or set design. You know, it's obviously very unrealistic, but it's a Disney, oh, sorry, it's not a Disney show. Oh my gosh, it's a Nickelodeon show. Nickelodeon, you know, it's a TV show. It's gonna be unrealistic. Let's just keep focusing on the ASMR, which so far I haven't heard any, so I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the whiteboard here, but we were like at 1 line and now we're at like 27. So that guy's a fast writer and he does it somehow all with like 3 squeak sounds every time. Doesn't matter if the letter isn't done. My squeak sounds don't come in until 4 measures later. Okay. That's clearly not banging on paper. You wanna know what banging on paper with pencil sounds like? I'll show you. Got my notebook here, got some pencils, do a little drum solo. That's what that sounds like. Now let's listen to this. A little different, a little different. So somehow, they've been playing this loud song. Okay, don't tell me that that wasn't loud as heck. If you didn't notice that in your classroom, you're deaf. Somehow they have gotten away with playing like an entire, I guess, do I really want to call it a song? No, I don't. Nickelodeon wants me to call it a secret song, but that's not a secret. Apparently when the teacher turns around, they're like, oh no, you know, he's gonna hear our rulers banging on desks. Can you hear the jets? I'm so sorry. You're literally lying to me right there. You're literally, okay. You're telling me this girl made a working bass guitar out of a ruler and 5 rubber bands? Not to mention, that's not ASMR. Newsflash, bass guitar is an ASMR, but you know what? It's okay. We're just gonna keep watching it because I literally have nothing. Why would I not? Why would I not keep watching this? This is supposed to be relaxing me, and I'm clearly the opposite of that. Wow, that's incredible. What are the chances that, you know, somebody calling you right in the middle of you playing a secret song, and then your vibration pattern is in the exact beat of what you guys are playing? Wow, that's so cool. I want to go to this school. They just seem to have things work out for them. And the teacher isn't noticing any of this. He's still just writing on his board. Well, actually, I haven't heard squeak sounds in a long time, so I don't even know what he's doing. Is he just staring at the board? He's just like, oh, I'm gonna pretend that my students are just gonna be quiet and it's so secret, I can't hear their song. And the stupid jet! Okay, I don't need to talk about the calculator, right? We all understand that we all understand that, right? We don't need to talk about that. I would just like to bring in a point that I made earlier. This isn't ASMR, but it's okay, we'll just keep watching. You know what I just realized? Wait till the jets to pass and I'll tell you. How many jets do they need to fly? Anyway, I was just gonna point out that like this class has really impressive unity. Never once before have I seen a class come together like that without any spoken or written agreement. They just seem to really all love and appreciate each other and just seem to jump right on that boat. Personally, I've never had that experience. Literally never. This is only a 3-minute video. How long has this video been? I have a suggestion for Nickelodeon. Not to like hate on this girl or anything, I'm sure she's a great girl, but if you want somebody to like get up and dance, maybe like make sure that they can dance. But anyway, let's keep watching. He's literally not writing, he's just staring at the board. Oh gosh.
You want to see more videos like this?
No, I don't want to see more videos like that, but I'm going to. All right, let's go watch the second video of this. Wow, I'm so excited. You know what? Let's read the comments of the first video before we move on to the second one. 2 days ago, top comment, the show that nobody asked for, but nobody wanted. Okay, interesting opinion. You know, a little negative. When everybody asked for Jimmy Neutron, but we get this. Yeah, okay. This is not ASMR at all. There was absolutely not any ASMR in this video. This made me entirely uncomfortable. I think I lost a few brain cells. This was not ASMR at all. Seriously, do the people at Nickelodeon know what ASMR even is? If it's ASMR, mute the music and the sound effects entirely. Why? Nick, who's running your research division on what kids like, do you really think kids know what ASMR even is? All right, here's what you should do. Go back, hire everyone that worked for you back in the 90s and early 2000s, fire 90% of your current staff and actors, get rid of all your current sitcoms, do a couple of reruns of old shows, and start from scratch. Also, just cancel SpongeBob already. You guys ran out of ideas for new episodes years ago. Just give it a proper burial. Make Steven Hillenburg happy in the sky. Don't ruin his masterpiece. So people seem to have mixed feelings about this one. Let's watch the second episode though. Maybe things get better. Not much has changed except the entire classroom dynamic, but the teacher is still writing on the board, the clock is still ticking, and there seems to be completely different students than there was before, so that's interesting. Maybe it's like a college class where different students come every time. Yeah, I didn't think so either. But you know what, it's okay. No, it's nice. Change is nice, change is good. Oh, more electric guitar, okay. That seems like it was printed on a computer. Somebody is in love, wow. So everybody's like staring at him because that's so like, so embarrassing. Except the girl that he's staring at, you know? Like everybody can notice him just like silently staring at her, except like the girl that's like 2 inches away from his face. What a good coincidence for him. On what universe does paper hitting a trash can make a deafening booming sound? You know, I guess it's this, I don't know. So let me tell you something about like ASMR. That is not it. Don't do that in an ASMR video or in a show that you called shh, okay? You called it shh, and then you have a sound in there. Why would you do that? That's not okay. Also, a little bit of an overreaction. Sharpie stains. Also, a little weird that like it really looks like it's like perfectly stamped onto the desk. Like usually when like something bleeds through, it's like splotches of it, because human arms aren't capable of having exact pressure precision across an entire work of art. But apparently this guy is. I keep forgetting this is like an extremely gifted school of like only like elite superhuman robot kids. The storytelling element is really grabbing. Maybe they should think about closing the windows, because there was a bird last time and now there's like random gusts of wind. Oh no. Oh, the bird again. And the teacher still hasn't turned around. Can I just point that out? Was that really necessary? And the teacher still hasn't turned around. Also as well. You know, maybe the teacher has a hearing problem. That must be what it is. He can only hear when the paper drops into the trash can. That's the only thing he can hear. Oh my gosh. She drew one of him too. And that sound was like so perfect. Like it was like a, you know, like, oh, she drew one of him too. That exactly fits the mood of that moment. That sound effect does. Guess what though? There's actually another episode. Ah, I'm so excited. Do you think that this is just, oh gosh, please stop. No, stop. Like the first one didn't really have a plot. It was like, we're making a song in the middle of class and that's it, the video's done. But this one like kind of like had a little like, you know, cliffhanger. So I wonder if they'll like continue it over and they'll keep me invested in the story. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Okay, so the teacher suffers from extreme OCD. That's good to know. Also, he's been writing the same equations on the board for like three days. I don't know if every episode is a day, but let's just say that it is. And he's been writing the same equation on the board for 3 days in a row because, you know what? I wonder if they're using the same footage. No, that wouldn't. They're not lazy like that. They wouldn't do that. This is probably different footage. They probably filmed it over again. Yeah, okay. The desk is glowing. That seems interesting. Also, how did you not notice that before on your desk? Are you telling me it just appeared? Maybe these kids aren't gifted. Maybe they just live on like an alien planet where like the rules of reality don't apply. Let's call this planet Hell. So like last video they like liked each other, right? But then like she like went over to his desk and he like wanted to tattle on her. That's not a cool move. That's not what I do to my crush. I don't talk to my crush. I don't even know if they know that I exist. I don't actually have a crush. That was just me trying to be relatable. I'm starting to really, you know, doubt this teacher's capabilities to manage and be aware of a classroom setting. Or maybe he just doesn't want to deal with it. You know, I wouldn't blame him. So just like the 3D glasses were just lying around. They're just like, they just, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I keep doubting these things. I should just expect it by now. You're telling me he looked behind him and he didn't catch that. That's what you're telling me right now. You're telling me that. Okay, I believe you. Except, you know what? It's a little concerning to me that he's like kind of like writing the same equation on the board 6 times. I think this guy needs help. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I noticed that X on the cabinet like 4 minutes ago, and that's not even as long as the episode goes on. Imagine being able to like construct a bass guitar out of rubber bands and a ruler. That is an incredible skill. And then you're telling me that they missed like a big fat red X on a cabinet? I just don't, I guess. Maybe they're only like, I have no explanation for this. Okay, that was loud as heck. You could hear their feet shuffling. You could hear their hands scraping across the desk. Nah, I'm just gonna accept it. No, I'm just gonna accept it. And they didn't hear that either, I'm assuming. Let me guess, it's gonna glow. How did I guess that one? I kind of feel like physically ill right now, but it's okay. So what's my conclusion? Nickelodeon is run by another species. It honestly feels like this show was constructed and played out by aliens or animals. I'm not gonna discriminate, that are trying to like blend in with human culture but like don't really understand how it works. So like, let's say that I'm like an alien that just came down from Earth, and I'm just like, I really need to sell like a hit TV show on YouTube in Nickelodeon's name. That's my one purpose in life in this universe. So I like, you know, do some internet researching, and I find out that ASMR is a big topic right now. And then like, I'm like, what else is a big topic? Oh, school, everybody goes to school. And so I just try to like, you know, me as an alien, I'm trying to like piece together these different parts of the world, but they don't fit together. There's a lot of like sound inconsistencies, like the sound design team just didn't give a care. Final message. I'm so excited for YouTube to be run by a whole bunch of corporate entities that will continue to brainwash our, you know, next generation into a whole bunch of this, whatever this is. Kids who think that teachers are just a bunch of dumb old men that can't hear and that can't see. It just, teachers are dumb as heck. Can you believe that guy? He's so dumb. You know what's awesome? Creating good content for kids, creating educational content that's assistive to children who are in the most crucial brain development period of time in their life. That wasn't correct grammar, but you get the idea. And the thing is, like, it's not even the worst show, but there's just so much better out there. Anyway, I've ranted about this too long. I don't know why this made me so angry. It just kind of makes me angry because I have younger siblings and like nieces and nephews, and it's so important for kids to have like a good influence on their brains. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do whatever you want. It's your decision to... It's a secret treasure, guys, in my phone. Just kidding. Okay, bye. Gifted kids get Windows.